All right, so what we're doing here is we're creating a sales page for the product. So we're going to publish here. We're going to call this the sales page. And this is just for us. Um, and this is for them. This is for the path. We're just going to call it get in. And then we're going to open up. I'm just going to delete this for now so we can create one from scratch. And so we're going to have the sales page first, and then we're going to have the thank you page for purchasing. And then, of course, like later on, we can have another page like confirmation of appointment. This is to confirm their appointment. Thank you page, confirm appointments. I don't know why I named it the same thing. Just gonna name it that. Okay. So now that we have all of our pages, we're gonna start building them out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and edit. And in this case, we're selling one product, which is a 199 body scan. So we're gonna do a wide tab first. And right here, we're just gonna put one column. And then this is gonna be our headline. We can also use the logo in here. I'm gonna go ahead and add an image and take it to the top using this arrow. And we're gonna go ahead and change the image. And do we have a body scan image? No, we don't. We'll just upload it later. But this is where your logo will be. And then right here, we'll say, get click below to buy your body scan. And this can be changed, by the way. This is just for an example. And now we're going to add here, we're going to add another 2 columns. And then this one is going to be the 2-step form. This is where they're going to actually buy their product. So right here, we can edit this form. For instance, we can go advanced, and we can take the company name. We can hide phone number. We can take their phone number. That's fine. Show shipping. We can hide shipping. So now it's a shorter form, right? Now I wanted to create 2 columns. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to take this out. And right here, we can like put a countdown timer. And then we can add buy your body scan for only $199 for a limited time. Kind of add some scarcity right there. And this could be, we can also like manage to edit this. We can do, so there's different kind of countdown timers, you know. There is the 12 hours, and then there's, I think there was the one that's that loops. So let me see, countdown timers. Yeah, the minute timer. There's the day timer or the countdown. I'm gonna do the minute one. Do the minute timer. Give them like a few minutes to actually, like let's say 44 minutes, or give them like 10 minutes to actually do the purchase, and that way they're kind of like on a time leash. So that's pretty much what the page could be. In the settings, there's something called background. You can change the background and how it looks, right? So the whole background of this has changed now. And so we can change this and put buy your body scan now. This is for SEO purposes. This is if you send the link to somebody, this is what they will see, like on the actual, what it will say. So let's just say this is our sales page. They come in, you know, they buy, and then the next page is going to be the confirmation page. We'll say, hey, John, thank you for purchasing. Um, please click below to schedule your body scan. Okay. So let's go ahead and set that up. Also, before we move forward, since we already have this, we already have the, let me see, let me refresh this. Could be my internet, you guys. It's usually on Mondays. Okay, so I don't know why this one is here, but we're just gonna make this the product page. Okay, and okay, and this is the thank you page. We're gonna do a full width, and then right here we can have two columns, one for the logo. You can add your logo here, and one where it says thank you. We can also add their first name, so contact, first name, thank you for your order. Click below to schedule your body scan. Okay. Now right here we can have one column, and that column could be the calendar of which you guys want them to schedule the body scan for, let's say, Plano, right? And so let's leave that confirmation page. And you guys can add more to it. Like this can be more, right? You can add two columns and you can add two buttons, right? This button could say schedule an appointment. This button could say something else, right? Or you can just add the calendar. Or if you want them to fill out a form, you can just add the form for them to fill out or something like patient info or whatever. Or you can just have that form on the calendar itself. So they fill it out while they book an appointment. So, you do two in one. So that's the thank you page. We're going to go out of it. It doesn't allow you to leave before saving. Okay. Okay, so now we have this set up. We have the thank you page set up. We come to the product and we just add our product. What kind of product do we want to add? Be the body scan, $199. The price to display is going to be $199. And then product, do you guys have it already on the price? So if you already have it on Stripe, it will show up here if you have it on Stripe. So it will say body scan $199. You choose it, and then you save. And now this is the product that's going to be on this page when people actually go and buy. So, and then once they buy, what's going to happen? So let's go back. No, I don't want this. What's happening? Let me delete this. Product page. We want to be on the product page. So when somebody fills out, it's going to go to the next page automatically if somebody fills out this one right here. So let's go back and test it. But if we test it, we're going to pay $199. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and preview it. And so this is how it's going to look like. You put in the info, email, okay, and go to the next step. The next step, it says body scan, $199, and then complete. They just ask for information, card info, and then done. And once you're done, you go to the next step, and it will be the thank you page, which is this one. Okay. So I'm going to go to the thank you page. I'll say thank you for your order. Click below to schedule your body scan. And here they could have options to do other stuff as well if they want. And then click here, select date, put in their information, schedule body scan. And then once they schedule the body scan, there could be another page right here, say confirmation for body scan. Okay. Confirmation. Okay. I'm going to take this off because it doesn't have a page. So this is our confirmation. Again, same thing. Thank you for booking an appointment. Get personalized. Thank you for booking your body scan. Here is what's next. And then of course, whatever you want to give them after that, it's up to you. Also, you want to give them the time. Okay, and then that's a field that I don't remember by heart, so we have to copy paste it in here later. And when we add the field of the appointment, it will automatically generate whatever appointment they booked, and it will show them right here. And then right here we can say add to Google, and then there's going to be another link for them to add it to Google. And then after that, you can pretty much get them to do whatever you want. Fill out a form, or that could be the last step. Okay. I'm going to call this confirmation for a body scan. Save that. So now that we have our funnel set up, now if I go through it, it's going to work. I'm going to get charged the $199 or whatever the price is on the Stripe for that product, but there's no automation. Okay. We want to create automation, but first, this funnel, we just want to make it for Plano. So we're going to go to settings, make sure right here we name the funnel Plano. So we do all the follow-ups for just Plano. And then whatever we do for Plano, it could be duplicated for another city. And so we can duplicate this whole funnel as well. We can clone the funnel, and then duplicate it for another spot. So now we're going to go to workflows, and we're going to create a workflow for when people actually buy. We're going to start from scratch. And this one would be, the first workflow is when people opt in to Plano 199 body scan, not buy, when they opt in. So we're going to go on the CRM. We're going to choose two-step order form, all right? And our two-step order form is in funnel, which is, it doesn't show up yet. Submission type is going to be opt-in. And the funnel would be right here. It's not showing up. So the reason it's not showing up, it's because it's not connected all the way. It's not published. So when it's published, the funnel or the website that has that particular product, it will show up here. So we're going to choose the Plano website or the funnel. We're going to pick it. We're going to save the info. But now, if we only do this without specifying which funnel it is, whatever purchase happens, or whenever somebody opt in to purchase something on any funnel, this would trigger if there's no like specification. So that's good, actually. Sometimes it could be good. So what happens when somebody opt in but they don't buy? What we're going to do is we're going to actually give them a wait. We're going to wait. Let's see. We're going to wait 10 minutes because there could be a delay, or they could actually buy. So we're going to wait 15 minutes window. And if they don't buy, we're going to add a tag to them called almost buyers. Almost buyers. Okay, we're going to save that. And then we're going to send them a message. Hey, you tried to buy. What happened? Oh, I shouldn't have refreshed my page. That's okay. Because I didn't save, so when people opt in, but not buy 199 scan. And we said this would be two-step form. And then when people opt in, submission type, opt in, save. And then we're going to add a tag. Almost buyers. Let me delete some more windows on my computer. Maybe it could be that's the reason. Almost buyers. Come on. Let's refresh, see how fast my internet is. It's pretty fast. I mean, it's on Mondays. Usually on Mondays when everybody's home and working and stuff. Start acting up. So here, I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna use it here. Sometimes the Chrome browser is not the best, so we're just gonna use this right here, you guys. Okay. So this is our funnel. We're going to go on our follow-up workflow. That's how we're going to automate everything. So this is our automation part when people opt in but not buy the scan. So we're going to add a tag. Oh my God, it's so much faster here. I'm never using Chrome again. Okay, we're going to send SMS. And this SMS would be like, hey, first name, you tried to purchase the body scan from Advanced Body Scan, but didn't finish the process. Is there any questions I can answer for you? Question mark, right? So this is if they actually opt in and for 15 minutes, nothing happens. Pretty much for 15 minutes, they don't respond, they don't buy anything, and therefore they will get told. Actually, I'm going to add the 15 minutes here before anything else. So we're going to wait 15 minutes before that happens. Okay. So this is going to be our almost buyers campaign. And you can expand on this, by the way. This is the just setup, and you can keep adding. You can keep adding an email. You assign this to somebody. If they don't buy, you can assign it to a special person. Hey, everybody that doesn't buy, I want you to call every single one of them and try to get them to buy, right? So you can do a lot of stuff here. We can also like add it to the Facebook. Once we run Facebook ads, we can add people that are almost buyers as a Facebook pixel. We connect to Facebook and we send info from here to Facebook and say, hey, these are almost buyers. These are good guys. These are what we need. But we're not going to do it for this workflow. We're going to publish it so it starts working. So now we have the almost buyers campaign. Now we want to do the buyers campaign also. What happens when they actually do buy? So that's the exciting part. So we're going to do one from scratch again. And so this is going to be called people that buy 199 scan Plano, right? And that way we know which location we're doing it for. Or it could be just for everybody. Like this automation, it could be for everybody that buys the scan for all the locations. You can just make it generic. So we're going to do submission type. It's going to be a sale this time, not an opt-in. And then when a sale happens, what's going on? The first thing I want to happen when a sale happens is I want to remove that person from the previous campaign that they were a part of, which was the almost buyer campaign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, remove from workflow. I'm going to click on that. And it says current workflow or another workflow. It's going to be another workflow. It's going to be the workflow for the almost buyers. Okay. And why is it not here? Oh, there you go. So when people opt in, but not buy the 199 scan. So when they buy, we are taking them out of this one, right? Because we don't want them to get the message, hey, do you need more info, when they've already purchased. So we're going to do the first step is to take them out. We're going to save that. Remove from almost buyers flow. We can actually name that so we know. And we send them, and then we can update their opportunity. Now we can update it to a one deal. So we can go on our Plano pipeline, and then this pipeline stage, you only have one stage, by the way. And if you want to have different stages, like pending, follow-up, you can have different stages, not just one stage. But right here, the status of the appointment, instead of being open, it will be one. So now this will be updated as a sale when something happens. right? So, and then the lead value is 199. So I'll keep that. And then who do you want to assign this person to when the sale becomes when the sale happens? You can assign somebody, you can add a task to somebody, you can assign to user to that person. You can add a note automatically. You can send them a message to the contact, right? Hey, first name. You can always use their first name right here. Contact, custom value, contact, first name. Thanks. Thank you for purchasing the advanced body scan. We're looking forward to helping you, or whatever. You can customize this later, but that's what the person is going to get right after they purchase. That's the message. Now, you can do an internal notification for you guys to understand who actually purchased. So we're going to add another event, and we're going to do an email. We're going to do internal notification. So you see that one right there? Says internal notification. We're going to click on that, and we're going to choose either an email notification on the app or SMS. We can choose an SMS. We choose a custom number. We put in which number is supposed to get that text message. And then the text message will say, hey, you just got a new body scan sale, right? Name, we'll give them the name of the sale, full name, and then phone number in case they want to call them. And then we can say more info on Kenji, right? And that's the message that that person is going to get when the purchase happens. And you can add multiple notifications for multiple people as well to let them know that, hey, there's a sale happening. Okay. And that's pretty much the workflow. When people buy, what do you want to happen? And you can expand on it. You can add emails for, like, let's say you guys asked me one time, like, what if in a year later, I want to send them a message to remind them about his scan. Okay. We want to wait a year. So we're going to go and wait 360 days or whatever. 365, is it? A year?
Yes.
365. So we're going to do wait 1 year, and then boom. That way it will wait a year, and then it will send them another SMS or email. Hey, it's been a year. Would you like to do another body scan? And then if they respond, you go back and you send them the same purchase page. They buy, and then they go back into the same ecosystem that they've been through again. So right here in the settings, you want to make sure that, do you want to allow multiples? Like, do you want to allow multiple people to go into the same campaigns? Yes, because people can buy the scan multiple times, correct? So we want to allow multiples. Do you want to stop the campaign when somebody responds? No, because sometimes we want to keep sending them those emails a year later, 3 years later. So we want to keep that off. Do we want to do a specific time? Like, do you want to do from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. only these follow-ups? No, because sometimes people can buy in different time zones, and the sooner you follow up with them on purchases, the better. So we're just going to keep it any time. From, what do you want to send it from? Like, what do you want the email to be sent from? So this is the name. It will say advanced body scan. And this email would be the email that you guys get responses to, the support email. And that's it. Right here, you can see the stats on this side. You can see how many people actually went through the pipeline. You can search them up. You can search by contact. You can search by events, failed, finished, what kind of, so you can do a lot of things here. But the main thing is to have it set up for each pretty much scenario that happens in the business. And in just 30 minutes, we set up for the opt-in and we set up for the sales. So it's that easy. So what do we have? What else do we have? So when people buy, when people almost buy, when people buy, and when people, we can create one for people that are just interested, but they haven't bought anything, right? And that flow would have different messages, you know. So going back to the funnel. Now we do have a sales page. We do have a thank you page, but we can also have something called an opt-in page. That opt-in page could be as a foot in the door for a lot of people, right? We're going to call it foot in the door. It doesn't mean that they're going to buy. It just means that they're going to opt in for whatever offer that you guys have. Well, it could be like an offer at the show. It could be an offer for social media. It could be anything, right? So this is going to be the front page. We're going to do a full width. And then put your logo on there so they know it's advanced body scan. We're going to put your logo. Then in the bottom right here, we're going to add another column. We're going to add a headline. And we're going to do, I don't know, this could be your guys' offer, right? This is the best body scan offer. Or it could be just like dear, like event name, or it could be just the event name. Please fill out the form below. Please fill the form to get it, right? And we can edit this later on how your thing sounds. Now we can add the form that will allow us to collect some leads, right, at the event or whatever, if we're doing ads. So we're going to add a form, and we're going to choose which form do we want to collect, or which form do we want to use. So patient information, maybe. Or we can create another form that says opt-in, or like main page opt-in. And we select that form, and it will be on this page. And so every time somebody submits this form, it will go to the next step, which is purchasing the body scan. And you have options. Yet, I mean, if you have them already in the system and they've already been a lead, they're already interested, you just send them the sales page. If they've never been in the system, you don't know anything about them, that you just met them at an event, you send them the opt-in page, because you want to attract, you want to grab their info first, and then you send them to the product page right here. And so once this is completed and we test it and it's working, we clone it to every single location or to every single agent that wants to use it. And this in the beginning right here could be customized for that specific event or that specific agent that is actually promoting the body scan. Does that make sense so far? Did we do a lot? You're mute, by the way. You're on mute.
Yeah, it makes sense. A little different direction that I thought of going, but I like some of the stuff you've showed. A couple of quick questions.
Mm-hmm.
One question is, once something is submitted,
Mm-hmm.
how long does it normally take for it to start showing up? Because it seems
Oh,
like,
it will show up right away.
Instant.
well,
Instant.
maybe it's something I'm doing.
So it's right here, under contacts and leads.
Right, that's where I've been going.
If you, like right now, remember when I did the almost buyer thing? Like when I signed up, it already added me. And on the activity side right here, it shows me that I went on this page, then I did the 2-step form, then the content was created.
Right.
So that's what you want to be on when you want to test a form or something. You want to come to your leads, and that's where you're going to see people opting in.
Okay, maybe since I'm using Chrome, that's what's causing it to delay, because it's like 3 or 4 minutes where it's on there.
Which form did you test?
Go to Form Builder.
Mm-hmm.
The TX State Fair.
All right, so let's check this one out, right? So
Simple.
we can also open it just like this, all right?
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put a name, sales team, my name, last name, phone number, submit.
You can use my info as well, so we can create it with a new contact, I guess,
Okay,
because you already have your name on system.
And it would have updated the salesperson.
all right. So now I just did a submission. I'm gonna go back and see this right here? It added something to my activity. It says form submitted, tax date fair, right?
Hey, you can click on additional info to see the responses that Yusuf has
Yes.
submitted.
So also like right here, form builder. And if you go to submissions and you choose which form, you can see right here that I submitted this form right here.
And I believe you, but whenever I was doing it earlier, it was not showing up for 2-3 minutes, but I was using Chrome.
Oh yeah, so sometimes Chrome, with all the extensions they have, sometimes it could like slow down the system.
Okay.
I use Chrome too. It works. It's just sometimes when it doesn't work, I just transfer it to the Explorer because there's less going on. There's less extensions. Therefore, it makes it better and faster.
Would you mind checking and making sure that the SMS and email set up right?
Yes. So for which one? What did you set up emails for? For the funnel?
Yeah.
Okay. So you created a workflow called Texas. All right. It's Texas State Fair. So the submitted form is Texas. Yep, you did it right. Add a tag, Plano, thinking. Yep. Assign to. You assigned it to Plano. Note. Yeah, you add a note to it. Create an opportunity. Yeah, it's good. And you can add more to it. Yeah, as you know, you can add send
So
them a
like,
text, right? Yeah.
yeah, that's where it just didn't work right when I did it. Because I had it sending an SMS.
Yeah, you have to actually add the SMS. So
Yeah, I
right?
mean, I had it in there.
You had it in there, but it could have deleted it, like how it was doing it
Are
earlier.
you
No,
sure
I
that it
went in
was?
and physically deleted it because it wasn't working.
Are you sure that it wasn't on draft?
Because
You know
sometimes
what?
it was in draft. Sometimes if it's in draft, it doesn't work.
If it's on draft, then it's not going to work.
Okay, I'll make sure I check.
And also, if you put a time, if you put a
But check
time
this out.
range for
So
the activity of workflow, it's not going to send it out outside of that time. Like if you
So-
want it
also like I would
to work
come
from
here
8 a.m.
if you
to
wanted.
5 p.m., something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, it's any time. So right, what I would do is I would just come to history, and I would check like what got executed. So you tried it for Jeff Houston on September 13th
Mhm.
today, right? So
Yeah.
Jeff Houston was executed. So I'm gonna click on Jeff Houston's profile.
And that's where you'll see you should see something.
Exactly, like in the history right here. Or under stats. You see like Jeff Houston, Jeffrey Smith is finished, Joe Test is finished. And when we come to Jeffrey, we see that here he got added the tags, right?
Right.
Based on the automation. And then we can see that he visited this page and actually submitted the form.
Right. Everything like that worked, but I had a red not working on email and SMS when I sent it, when I had it automatically sending.
Or maybe you didn't have a phone number and an SMT service set up.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see if y'all would check and see if
Let's
I.
double check. So the SMT has to be selected right here. And your phone number Yeah, your phone number is set up. No, the only reason it didn't send out a message is because there isn't a message to go out to these people.
Yeah, I had a message to go out to them though.
It did, okay, let's try it out. So
Let's try again. Yeah.
first name, and then we'll just be like, what's that message? Should say just like
Thanks for purchasing the heart lung.
the hub line,
Heart and long.
Heart
the what?
lung
Heart.
Oh,
Heart
heart
and long.
online.
scan.
Jason Lynn special.
And that'll be enough to see if it'll work.
Okay, let's just see if it works.
Unpublish.
Okay, now we're gonna do allow multiples. See, it removed me from workflow automatically when the workflow ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and put me back into the workflow. Where am I? Leads. So another way to put somebody back into the workflow is just choose his name, add campaign, proceed, add the workflow. Just put whatever in there. And then it will add it.
Okay.
So now, what do we see here? Let's see if it's gonna add. See? Yusuf, thanks for purchasing the heart and the lung scan. And I got the text.
Okay. So I probably didn't have it. It was in draft mode probably.
It was, yeah, it was probably in draft
Yeah.
mode. But yeah, if it's set up correctly, it always works.
Anything that you create, just send us a text message if you're not sure if it's set up correctly. We can take a look. And if there are
Okay.
errors, we can fix them. Just let us know. Usually our support team is active 24/7. So.
Okay. So just to kind of recap, the web, do we have an actual website link for us to use with this now?
No,
Or use the flow? The
no.
funnel?
So here's what I need you guys to do. If you guys want us to connect the funnels, Mo is gonna pretty much like make it look better. Like, because I just set up the initial
Right.
setup.
So yeah, the question that I have is, I was gonna work on transferring your website. The question I have is, do you want to do that now, or do you want to stick with your current website? Like, do you want to do just funnels? That's my question.
Well, I thought we were going to just transfer the website over and then recreate there's only a couple of forms on there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to recreate the form, so the thing is, you have different funnels for different locations. That's your that's your plan.
Yeah, the way that we are getting by that right now is we're actually, they're selecting which selection they're wanting to go to. So if you just go to schedule my scan, right in the center of the screen, the branch location is how they're doing that.
Okay, we
Okay.
can recreate a form like that. That's easy. So do you want me to prioritize this over your funnels?
Yeah, because the funnels look pretty simple, really.
They're really simple, and they're supposed to be simple because the simpler it is, the easier people will buy.
Yes, yes.
So
If you keep them complicated, they won't.
why don't
Yeah,
I do this?
Yes.
Why don't
So
I,
yeah,
yeah,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
please. Sorry. Go
why
ahead.
don't I
Sorry.
create the funnel for the fair? Because I've got a long list of, if they do this, do that, et cetera, ask different questions, and then let you look at it, make it look pretty and add it to the website.
The funnel.
Yeah, isn't that the way you do it? It is added to a website page.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, here's the thing. I like this website. I have nothing against it,
Yes.
because it gives people like an idea of what you guys do.
Right.
Yeah.
But if like, let's say they do purchase scan, and instead of this page, we'll take them to our funnel, where it
Correct.
doesn't have all these options. It doesn't have, I mean, we can put in a little bit of description in there.
We
But
can
we-
recreate this page with this photo and everything on the funnel.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like make it too long like this. I
Yeah,
would
That's
make it
pretty long
shorter.
right now.
Yeah, just make it a little bit shorter like we have right now. And the description will be just at the end. If they want to like scroll down and start reading at the end, they can. But if they don't have to. They can just buy it on the top and get it over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can duplicate this page and put it on the funnel and just keep this website how it is. And we'll transfer this website to Kenji as well. And if it looks better, if I look at it and it looks something like this and informative, because think about it, there's a lot of tabs here. There's a lot of like content,
Right.
and this is good for SEO. You don't want to lose all that content right here.
Right.
yes.
We
And the
wanna-
thing is,
Yeah.
the records for this website is already on Google. And if you recreate another website, you basically lose all of your history and all your records for SEO on Google. You know, the
Yes.
searches that people have done, all of that stuff.
So we'll just link it, we'll link the funnels that we're
Yeah.
gonna create for the events.
And
we'll
we can
link it to this
also,
website.
correct me if I'm wrong, Yusuf, but we can embed the forms that we create on Kenji
Mhm.
to their
Yeah.
existing
In fact,
website.
click on the, go to, you're right on it. Click on the advanced body scan link there. And I've already got one set up in there.
Yeah.
Is it set up correctly? I mean,
Yeah,
No.
I mean, it's just, there's the
Yeah.
form in here. This is just a
Yeah,
form.
it's just a, so
Yeah.
Yusuf, you can go ahead and show him how he can. You have a WordPress website, right? It's a WordPress.
They have a WordPress?
yeah,
I don't know. Is it a
it's a
WordPress?
WordPress, yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
look. So there is an option which allows you to link all these forms to your current website.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to embed them. So Yusuf, if you want to, you can go ahead and show him.
Yeah, it's really
It's-
simple. I
it's
mean,
actually- yeah, it's
it's a code.
It's not that hard. Yes.
So let's say you want to put a form or something on the
Oh,
website.
the integrate form?
Yeah,
right
you
there?
just
Yeah.
yep, integrate, and then you just copy paste the script in there.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so if you want them, like when they fill out a form there and you want them,
Yeah.
you want it to save here, then you put your forms on there.
Yeah, and the automations will still work as well.
And
Okay.
when they click on, like right here on home, when they click on schedule my scan, we'll just take them directly to where they pick a time and then they answer this question. Not the other way around. You want them to think about what time they want to do it first, and then asking these questions and which branch location to choose from.
Okay.
So and so this form will be a replica of the form on here for appointment booking. So schedule right here, that's schedule form. And so this Mo, let's make that form a replica on this right here.
Yeah.
And we'll put this on the actual website.
Yeah, we will replicate that form. with the
And another
locations
thing
and
we need to
everything.
do, so this domain link, we can have like, okay, advancedbodyscan.com, but we can have go.advancedbodyscan.com, and this go will make it a complete another page. So that would be your funnel. That would be where people actually purchase, is go.advancedbodyscan.com, and then just advancedbodyscan.com is going to be the main website.
Okay.
So to do that, we need to go on domain, go to settings, go to domains, and then add domain, and then just add this record right here, the flash drive.
Yeah.
You point it to a CNAME
Mhm.
with www. Or you can just go to go.advancedbodyscan.com. And then, so the CNAME would be, the host would be go. That's going to be your tag.
Okay.
And then this is going to be the flash to the CNAME, where it will be redirected to. And once you do that, you click on add, and it will automatically add it to the system, and we can link it to the domain.
Okay.
So that way the funnel pages are set up here. And honestly, that's all you guys are gonna need. Like when we set up everything and the funnels are working, you're gonna forget about the website. I promise you. You're gonna be like, what did we even use the website for? Like, you know, because there's too much information. Someone could go on there and get overwhelmed and just leave. But when you give them something very specific, straight to the point, and they've already seen you at an event and they already talked to you guys, it's a no-brainer.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how you add the subdomain to the funnel. If you want us to do that for you, give us the the domain login credentials, like how you guys log into the domain where you bought the advancedbodyscan.com, and we will add it for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how to do that. That's easy.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for me?
The only other thing I have is, let's say that we have a link that, let's say somebody's not purchased, but I want to send them a way to, through text message, that all they do is click on it and pulls up the Stripe, as well as then pulls them into scheduling. Where would, as far as embedding that into the SMS, what would be the best way to do that?
So you want to send them back to the product page to buy again, right? Once you connect your domain, right here is going to give you a link. It's going to be say go.advancedbody.com/purchase or whatever. You take that link and you put it into the almost buyers campaign, right?
Okay.
So people that opt in but didn't buy, and this SMS will be like, hey, you tried to purchase the body scan, but do you have any questions? Then we add another wait period of about, let's just wait a day. Okay. And let's just say they still haven't purchased. We'll add a message. Say, hey, you tried to purchase the body scan yesterday. Here is the link to finish the order. And then you just give them the link back to the same purchase page that they were part of.
Okay.
And since they already filled out the first part, it will be just for them to put in their credit card information. And get
I didn't know, I got confused because there's trigger links. I didn't know if that was something that I
that's
should
something
be.
you're going to be using later. Yes. So if you add trigger links, you're going to start seeing options here of the links that you want to use. And one of those trigger links could be the purchase page link. And so you choose it in here and you choose the purchase page link. And that way, you know that that's the purchase page link and you can track every time that somebody clicks on that.
And is that something I set up in settings?
No, it's something you set up in the follow-up area.
Okay.
It's going to be right here under follow-up, under trigger links, and then add link. And then this could be just, we'll do one for just the advancedbodyscan.com website. It would be website link.
Okay.
Okay. And now if we go to our workflow and we add another one, we'll do another wait time of another day. Wait 1 day. And we're going to send them another message saying, hey, first name, it's Ron from Body Scan. Advanced body scan. Oh. Advanced body scan. You tried to get your scan, but didn't finish the order. Here is our website for more info. Okay, and then trigger links. Now we have a website link right there.
Okay, cool.
we choose it, and boom, we add it to the, so we don't have to every time go back and
Right.
hit the link and all that
Okay.
stuff. And if you're having a conversation with somebody also, like a chat 101, you can use that trigger link. So I'll just go here. This is the chat between me and me. I'm gonna click on send SMS and tag, go all the way down, trigger link. We have the website link right there. Okay. Then you can send it, but it's gonna send as a short link, not the whole thing. So now that I got it, I'm gonna go ahead and click on it. And then guess where it takes me?
Okay.
It takes me to advancedbodyscan.com. And so since I clicked on it, now I can track that click under trigger links. And go to analyze. See, there's one click right there.
Okay.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's really neat.
So yeah, that's how you use trigger links. You might have a link, trigger link for everything, just in case, just to make everything faster.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I'm sure I'll have some.
Yeah. Well, we did a lot today. We created a funnel.
Yeah.
We created automations. You just need to kind of edit it to make it sound how you want to make it sound, and let us know if you need anything.
I sure will.
All right, Ron.
Thanks for
Yeah.
your time.
You have my link whenever you want. Schedule an appointment, man. I got you.
Okay, I sure will. Talk to you
All right.
soon.
Take care.
Bye.